Cedric Ablaza, Marky, Nico Panganiban, JC Marcelino, and Kit Jimenez for our South Division All-Stars. Coaches, Gerson Cabildes, the head coach of Nueva Ecija, leading the North, and Cholo Villanueva, head coach of Batangas City and Basichil, leading the South. JC Marcelino, 16.3 points per game. Those are two of the top 5 scorers in the league. And remember, they also have the reigning finals MVP of the Mpbl in Marky.
Yes. But see, for me, it's Jimenez who's gonna...
Just like that.
Yeah. How upsetting. Hindi pa tapos sinasabi ko. I just have to keep quiet. Pagsasabihan ko si Jimenez, hintayin mo muna, tapusin ko yung sasabihin ko.
That's how good he is. Kit Jimenez, obviously,
well, we saw their great defense by the South team. It's something we know that they would do.
The other end, a beautiful feed by Jodel Fuentes, giving it up to Art. Again, he's playing alongside a team that's filled with homegrowns, Bataan. Ito naman si Michael Magulak. Turnaround shot is good.
Nice move by Mike Magulak.
RD bring us down against Cedric Ablaza. Turnaround, off the glass and in.
Wow. Back-to-back turnaround shots with arms. Gets that rebound.
Marquis, a part of that 1,000 points club, 1,000 rebounds in the Mpbl, and he delivers from downtown.
That's something bring us needs to adjust.
Sid, go ahead.
Enjoy and compete. These are the 2 words na paalala at hiling ni South Allstar head coach Cholo Villanueva sa kanyang superstar team. He says tonight that he will not take his match All-Star lightly. His way also of motivating the guys and reminding them that they won't be here without
with
their...
Makati bringing the score, and now they're the top team in the South.
Yes, alam mo, malaking bagay doon is enjoying. When you enjoy what you're doing, you will perform better. Aganda. For tonight, Coach Cholo, all you need to do is time management. Let everybody play and enjoy.
Right now, both teams seem to be enjoying. 12-7 is the score. The North All-Stars with a 5-point lead. Kit Jimenez backs it in for 2.
Well, Jimenez, you need to keep an eye on him, but because of the way he's been playing for his team. I mean, he's one of the standouts. He scores. Truly a contributor for the wins that they have.
He's started Lastimosa making a jump shot. Remember, he is one of the leaders of Pasig City. That's number 3 in the North Division. Ito naman, one of the rising stars of the Mpbl. Leaders of the Jensen Wars. They give the ball to him in the clutch now. And speaking of clutch players, JC Marcelino receiving that pass in the steals category. Coach JB Gayoso is in the Mpbl. If you missed that line, that's because it came from him as Ablaza scores inside.
Telling his players you have to enjoy this game, but part of enjoyment is winning. Coach Gerson himself said his schedule was very busy
had a
before.
lot of recruits in the likes of Hesed Gabo, Jay Collado, and Alin Bolanadi as Marquis makes a layup. Pasila transfers to Nueva Ecija. Now he gives us the ultimate titan of the Mpbl, the undefeated Rice Vanguards, as Carlo Lastimosa makes a 3-point shot.
Babalikan ko lang what he said about. From the start, since that we started in Mpbl, first time I met him, I could see nandun high-intensity competitiveness ang pinapakita niya.
Yeah. Coach Gerson, competitiveness.
Yeah.
And speaking of competitive, Archie Concepcion challenging the defense of Cedric Ablaza. Pampanga now is the 2nd best team in the North Division.
Yes, and I hope that they invite me over to some...
Which Coach JB used to be the leader of here in the Mpbl. As Lasco scores inside. Also, forward pass. And Lasco, one guy to beat. First layup is good.
This yung deeper bends na ang nakikita ko is from the north. And that's why they really need to maintain. But Leon Horda, talagang
Balocana. They go to Matias. Spinning his way through. Basket is good.
Wow. Having spinning move. Pati ako nakahilo ko.
28-19. There's an answer back here from Mark Mantuano. They do have an back to Hoson on the floor.
Right.
Here's Hoson, who makes a 3-point shot from the corner.
And that's a great option there. If Castro brings the ball down,
taking his time, getting it back. Mantuano, short stab is good.
great quickest catch.
Montejos. To Montuano, catch and fire, off to the left, but there's a foul.
It's not a gimme basketball game that we just spend our time watching the ball go in the...
Mpbl. Yung po yung pinag-uusapan namin umabot ng overtime. It was actually
Ayon kay Coach Jerson, aware siya sa undefeated record ng Nueva Ecija. And until this game, even though these aren't the right vanguards, he does not want to lose.
Tendency is you just come in and you hope that your players will do well, you know.
To remind everyone, bukas po, may laro tayo sa Thursday Bataan, Friday Nueva Ecija, Saturday Pampanga. In the second frame, Damien Lasco will fire. That's good. Now he's off to a great start.
Yes, Lasco is second
Players checked in. We take a look at this second three-pointer of David Lasco. Lasco used to be the top scorer in the Mpbl at some of these natin si Coach Bong Pineda of Nueva Ecija. At happy birthday. So belated happy birthday to former Mayor Don Di Macuja who celebrated his
Truly is a Jensen homegrown talent. Nagsimula ang career ni Chris sa mga inter-barangay leagues in Jensen kung saan siya na-discover ni Governor Roel Pacquiao in 2012. Mula noon, tuloy-tuloy na ang paglalaro ni Chris bilang invite pati sa mga lugar ng
I
Cotabato
love
at
that, Sydney. Attitude for gratitude mula kay Chris Masagla.
great story, Sydney, that you shared to the viewers. Napakaganda na.
Chris Masagla giving over to Troy Malilin. One-hander. Ganda anticipation doon ni J. Marquimpayan. He was the best player in their first game against
Here's ang
Bacolod.
three-point shooting natin. Ang isang player na nangibabaw, ang winner natin ng
And speaking of underdogs, Jenmar Bragais, ito, also has a lot to prove here in the Mpbl. He used to play for Batangas, he used to play for Imos, now he's playing with UC.
Oo nga, Bragais and Castro, for me, when they're together before...
Also with another miss, here's JC Marcelino. Looking up, Marcelino for two.
Hit him, man. Watch move by Marcelino. There you see Carlo Lastimosa going to Jimenez, leaving the door open for Marcelino.
Squad that is currently number 2 in the South Division. Bragais, inside he goes. This time, the layup goes in.
6 points for Bragais.
Oh, JC Marcelino answering back on the other hand. Jimenez, he's actually one of the best defensive rebounders in the Mpbl, and he goes coast to coast.
And he pushes that ball because he sees the defenders all with their back turns again.
35, Carlo Lastimosa against Jimenez. Carlo creating space, and he makes a basket.
Carlo Lastimosa, I really can't comment that game.
Lastimosa, also Himpayan. Jamar will proceed to the line. Coach JV, it's rare to see big men 76% from the stripe. Just last week, he converted 2 clutch. That could be very useful, especially with his length, no?
Yeah.
So Plaza
That's a game that we spend watching. It's exciting.
right? And you see, that's how these people have been moving on the court. Chris Masagla moving on without going through some injuries. That's why Masagla has to do things on his own with a very tough Jensen squad. And right on cue, 40 seconds to go.
They've got back-to-back scoring right now by the two short guys.
Time of the South team off of a timeout, looking to score here. Kit Jimenez, 3 seconds remaining. Jimenez will fire. Short.
Mas malakas na ipinakitang paglalaban nitong North Group.
Score is 54-43 at halftime. North Division.
Nakahata sila in preparation. Here we see the
Kit
stats.
Jimenez, who we were talking about as well in the off-air, as Fuentes makes a 3-point shot. How important will he be here in the second half?
Well, everybody knows hahanapin sa South ito si Kit Jimenez. He wants to shoot and that is like to score for his team. And alam nila yun. Kaya yung unang possession...
But in Marquis being joined by Montuano and Malilin. Here's Marquis at 7 points. First 2 frames. Jimenez will fire and he puts it in.
He's just set. Every time he gets an opportunity, he'll jump and take it.
And this guy's a scorer as well, Jodel Fuentes, who is actually playing in behalf of he's dedicating this game to his daughter as Ligo Panganiban answers back for the South Allstar.
Nice set, no? Getting Panganiban free. He knows kung sino yung may kakayahan talagang tumira na intindihan.
Remember, Panganiban, talking about Jodel Fuentes as well. Happy birthday to his daughter,
Jimenez
Matea
bilang
Fuentes.
online star because of his viral vlogs kung saan dumadayo sila sa iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas. Naniniwala si Kit na malaki ang tulong ng mga dayong
Ng South team. team, the turnover. Sometimes kasi you want to play more unselfishly.
We did see a 46% and 50% yung 10 to 4
Yes, 10
in
to
the
4.
first half. So again, how can you describe the defense?
Shot.
Kumbaga muscle memory na.
Yes, nandun na yun.
63-53, Mabula could not score. Bring us, there you see the offensive rebounding.
Positioning lang, no? Doesn't really jump high.
It's another turnover. Mantuano, he gets the bounce. This time from 3.
From the 3. Ibig mo sabihin, yun na ang perimeter shot niya. 3, ha? Jimenez, a chance to make a better pass. But it's mostly fast press ang
Stop and pop.
yeah.
Being missed by Fuentes. He is 8 points. Malinin against Lasco. Troy Malinin. Pull up is good.
Very transitive.
Ganun ba
Kaya
yun?
nga, nagulat nga ako eh. Alam niya yung sayaw na yun.
Markey will fire. That's good. And the lead is cut down to 4 points.
Possession by possession, every
They
possession.
go to Bringas. Great matchup against Mantuano. Double team. Bringas puts it in. Lead back to 6. Nico Panganiban answers back to the other end.
Tough to defend a guy who can shoot the 3. Very tough. These are great players. And there we see slashing through the middle for that left-handed left. And then once he sees an opening, he can penetrate.
Oh! Same case.
Pangalawang All-Star event ni Michael Mabulak. Pero sabi niya, from his first experience, he is a much different player now. Siya ng 7-year-old son niya before the game, giving advice on what he should do. Back to you, Mix and JV.
That's not something that you hear every day. Skip Jimenez connects from downtown.
Thank you, G. Ang laki.
Trying to create space. 2 seconds to go. Great defense by Jimenez. Turnover forced. JC goes all the way for 2.
Who said they're not playing defense?
The All-Star game. 68 all. Under 2 minutes in the third. Biggest lead was 19 in the first half for the North Division. The South have come all the way back. There's a foul. That's against Chris Masagla.
That's a great story in the case of Panganiban.
And they were telling us, proudly telling us that
Nulungan,
they were happy.
naging superstar na ngayon.
70-68. Engyo gives it up. Pasaglang for 2. Specialty of the house. 1 minute and 18. Oh, good tap by Engyo. Here's JC. Pass inside. Ablaza. Basket and 1. And the lead now belongs to the
Everybody
South.
being more aggressive. You see the hands, all active hands moving. There we see that perimeter shot there. Fast break by Ablaza. Yes!
Then on the shot clock. Balikironi. His turn to drive. Good fake by Lastimosa. Carlo will fire and score.
Yan ang nagagawa talaga dito kasi pakakainin sa isang masarap na restaurant. Tulalo dito sa Batangas.
At may Loki pa on the side as Chris Masaglang scores on the
This
river.
game is nakatayo na yung dalawang coaches.
Right.
Kanina nakauwi ko, they're standing like it's a semifinals game.
Oh yes. He will go up against each other this Friday, NYCA versus Batangas. As Tomosa gets the free throw, it's 75-74 in favor of the North. 3 seconds to go. JC Marcelino for 2.
Ran around all the obstacles and finished with the layup.
That's what he does. That's what he does best. Itong si JC Marcelino. Remember, began the third quarter with a score of 54-43 North and the South All-Star 33 points and only gave up 21 for the North. Now, they add to it 2 points for JC Marcelino.
Well, I was earlier, ang daming turnovers ng South. Ito, pangalawa naman sa North. And this time, the South is capitalizing on the turnovers at this North team is 6 points na para kay JC Marcelino. Really intense in playing top D.
Joining those two
Probably,
guards.
ito, kakaumpisa pa lang, baka sa latter part
Gives it up to
ng
Masaglang. Oh, that's stolen away by Bobby B. And this is going to be a breakaway slam for Archie Concepcion.
Defending, backpedaling, anticipating a pass. Here we see that spectacular lefty.
Archie Concepcion seems to love that left hand because even in the dunk contest, he would go to his left.
Oo nga.
The other end, Cedric Ablaza breaks free and he scores for 2.
Hindi pa ang tempo ng ating laro. Everybody running another turnover!
Steal by Masaglang. He goes to Ablaza. 1-2. Beautiful Beautiful sidestep.
3 turnovers.
Archie Concepcion said even after participating in the slam dunk event, he is not tired at all. Malaking exposure daw para sa kanya itong event na ito. Saying talaga na
We had one of our former stars, Mike Ayon, almost with the same story. Wasn't a big time
Sa
high school.
binigay niyang opportunity sa paglalaro dito sa Mpbl. Has been successful now itong latter part ng quarter na ito is because they always focus in our time the fast break. And that's what South,
Si
that's what
Marcelino, Chris Masaglang, able to run. By the way, no, nakita na natin
at pinasok din si Mark to establish, you know, that Mike Mpbl had a teammate right behind him. He could have used himself as a pick.
Troy Manilin, that's a big time three for the South Division All-Stars. Up to 11 points, 91 to 80. Lasco, he answers back for the North. That was badly needed by the 19-point comeback. Biggest lead by the North in the first half. Mark Yee will fire and score. Judel Fuentes is the starter. Forward pass, Malilin onto Masaglang. Behind the back, Ablaza scores. It's for the South.
Masaglang and Marcelino, the comeback to Ablaza, great play for them. And then they run the fast break with, you know, with so much desire and just
It has
outrun.
been in the second half. They were down by 11 at halftime. Ablaza coming alive. I think Cedric Ablaza has something to say about that All-Star Game MVP award.
Oo nga. Tingnan mo naman yan. Dinukot. Fade away. Dukot.
Mabula. They go to Lasco. Oh, that's another big time three from Damian Lasco. Lead cut down to 11.
The player I
19.
mentioned who
JC. Driving left. Layup is good. 188. Lastimosa. One-hander. Too strong. Rebound Mabula. Sorry, missed 3 minutes remaining. Mabula taking the first one. And for you, Coach JV, to commit to such a strong team rebound, like that. JC, wow. I mean, this guy has shown us his athleticism day in and day out. Marquis, that's way too easy for him.
I called it. Way too easy. Everybody.
Mabula. Elbow jump shot is good. Lead is 12 points.
Now my mind is more focused on me not being the jinx in the last All-Star. Yung dalawa kong kasama.
Marcelino and Masaglang.
And it's not just a turnover, and they just ran and hit the
Buti na
lang hindi overtime. And here we see a lot of the action because of this guy.
JC Marcelino, who has had so many Best Player of the Game honors this season for Zamboanga. He takes the lead once more, this time representing the whole of the South Division. 19 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, and more importantly, he is one of the main catalysts for that huge 28-point turnaround in the second half.
Rebound, steal the ball, run the break, take perimeter shots, dish to an open man.